Can we make these better than Red Lobster? Let's find out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Chef Noel. I'm a personal and private chef, and welcome to my private kitchen. Today, we're gonna make a crowd favorite, the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuit, but we're gonna make it healthy. Check it out. First things first, we'll get our oven to preheat to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. These biscuits come together really fast, so it's important to get that oven nice, hot, and ready. Make sure we got all of our ingredients, which we have right here, and start measuring everything out.
Grab our bowl, and we're gonna do a flour mixture. And start measuring out 1 cup of whole wheat flour. Make sure it's leveled. 3/4 cups of plain flour. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of cane sugar. 3/4 teaspoons of salt. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder.
Alright, you guys, after measuring out all our dry ingredients, we're gonna set our bowl to the side, and we're gonna measure out our wet ingredients.
4 tablespoons of Miyoko plant-based butter, cold and diced. Another plant-based butter works just as well. 4 ounces of reduced fat cheddar cheese. Using our box grater, we're gonna shred that bad boy up, like so. You can also use regular cheddar cheese as well. With another bowl, add 1/2 cup of oat milk. 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt for some added protein. This combination will act as our buttermilk.
After measuring out all of our ingredients, we're going to bring this whole biscuit together. Starting with our plant butter into our dry mix.
Add that in there. Then using our pastry cutter, we're going to cut our butter into the flour. If you don't have a pastry cutter at home, you can use 2 forks. You're golden once you have some pea-sized pieces throughout your flour, like that.
So next, we're going to add our cheddar cheese.
Stir in the cheddar cheese, just enough to coat in the flour mixture.
Now we're finally going to add our Greek yogurt and oat milk into the dry mixture. Just gently stirring it.
Mix until just combined. Avoid over mixing to keep the biscuits tender. If the dough seems too dry, add an extra tablespoon of yogurt or milk.
Alright, after finishing up our dough, we're going to put our bowl to the side real quick. Grab our sheet tray. It can either be parchment paper or a silicone pad. Today I have a silicone pad, so we're going to be using that. Alright, so now we're going to scoop up our biscuits using a 1/4 cup or a cookie scoop, either or, don't matter. You can drop around 10 to 12 doughs onto a baking sheet. And we're going to take some right now, just a little bit. Don't want to pack it down too much. And get it going right on the pan, like that.
Remember, don't pack it down because you want these bad boys to rise. Leave a little space between each biscuit so they can expand.
Alright guys, we're going to bake our biscuits now for 14 to 18 minutes in our 425 degree oven. And while we're doing that, we're going to be making our nice olive oil coating for biscuits when they come out. While our biscuits are baking, we're going to make our nice topping of olive oil, onion powder, garlic powder, and some parsley.
1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and some parsley, fresh or dry, and mix it around. Now we pull out our beautiful biscuit. It should be nice and golden brown. If you need to go a little bit longer in the oven, then do so, but make sure you just check on them. It has a nice crisp topping with a nice little spring to it.
Alright, now that our biscuits are ready, we're going to finish it off with our next olive oil topping. Right here. Brush on each biscuit. Give a nice little sheen, you know.
Yo, we gotta make our biscuits look sexy, y'all. And finish these bad boys off with some sea salt flakes. Make sure you get a good sprinkle of salt, like that, and look at them bad boys. Now for a quick comparison test with the Red Lobster version versus mine. What y'all think?
Alright, you guys, let's try these bad boys out. Right here. Wow. Good flavor on this. I think the beauty of this biscuit is you can do so much with it. You can change the flour ratio, you can change the butter ratio, if you want to add more butter, if you want to add more cheese to it, if you want less cheese, you can do that. You can put in Monterey Jack, pepper jack. You can do so much to this biscuit. biscuit is lighter, it's cheesy still got a nice garlic flavor, nice onion flavor to this. Not too dense. Man. So me personally, I typically don't count my macros or calories like that, but for those who do, this right here is 125 to 150 calories, depending on how much you scoop up out of the yield. You're looking at 5 grams of protein, 18 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fat. And so much you can do with this. You know, if you want to change it up, use almond milk, you can use oat flour, almond flour, plant-based cheese. So much you can do this recipe alone. You don't have to use mine, but I love it. My biggest thing with the recipe was make sure it looked and feel like a real lobster biscuit, but obviously a healthy one. I think we achieved that. So thank you all for watching this video. If you have any thoughts, leave in the comment section. Like and subscribe, follow this channel, and I appreciate it. Have a playful day. Deuces. I'll finish this up.